What's up, guys? Hey, this one's going out to Tim. Tim, this one's for you, dog. RV parks. All right, so Tim's been asking me, everyone. So if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. If you're watching this now or in the future, again, welcome to Deal Sauce. My name is Justin Tumanowski, and you can find your subscription or free trial for Deal Sauce at Sauce My Deal. We have a few different options in there, and more and more additions and value coming weekly, monthly, daily. So never miss, stay tuned and never miss an update. But so this one, I had a DM come through and Tim's been asking for a few weeks. He can't jump on the lives. So we do lives every Tuesday. And, I'm going to make this special one off. So if you have any questions, guys, send me some DMs. I can't promise that I'll get to them in the most timely manner. Depends on where I am in my business. I'm doing real estate too, although I'm here in Deal Sauce, working on Deal Sauce every day. I'm an active real estate investor as well. And there's not many softwares out. Without further ado, let me go into the tax lanes. Excuse me, tax lanes. Let me go into RV parks. I have a tax lien webinar today or live today. So that's on the top of my brain, but we're going to go find RV parks. So I'm in Deal Sauce. I'm going to go into commercial, residential and commercial, always included in every subscription. So don't worry about that. I've heard some people ask the question. So let's go, Tim, I don't know where you are, but let's just do an RV park search. So the cool thing about Deal Sauce, you can search the whole state and or multiple areas. So for the example today, let's do, how about that? Let's go in like South Carolina or something. I have no idea now. We're going to go North Carolina, South Carolina, a little bit of Georgia. Now that's a lot of land mass to search and do get the things you need. Unlike other brands that are going to restrict you on those. I can promise you that's what we're trying to provide here is getting you guys the most up-to-date data and or go into special purpose. And we're going to go all the way down RV parks and campgrounds. Those are lumped together. You'll see here, we're going to click or highlight campgrounds and RV parks. This is one of many ways of searching, just so you guys know. So right now there's 1,200 parks that we're seeing across, I don't know, that land mass is several states. Actually, we're in Tennessee too. So we're searching about 4 different states, which is pretty awesome. And we're looking for those RV parks and campgrounds. Now, I'm going to do a few different things here. So check this out. So we're going to go special purpose. We did the campground RV park. But what else do I want to do? I want to also try to remove some of the erroneous data. And what does that mean? I'm trying to remove the flukes, right? We're at the mercy of, when you bought and sold a property and she's putting it under general purpose or she's putting it under general, which you'll see, but it doesn't give the designation of RV parks or campgrounds. It's not going to show up on our search. We have to go find that manually. Or how about when the person puts in RV, they'll put a mobile home and that's sitting in a mobile home park and she'll label it as an RV or they'll label it as a campground. And now it's going to show that we think it's a whole park when it's one mobile home. So we're going to try to remove and strip out some of and it's just our job to try to get better at filtering the data, right? So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to filter by the lot size because let's be real. If you have a mobile home park or an RV park or a campground, I do know that you can make money on a 1 acre, 2 acre, 3 acre parcel, but and anything above that we're good with. Now we drop down to about 86. Now I've heard there's about, I don't know, somewhere of like 15,000, 16,000 RV parks across the country. That's just, no one has the exact science or number either. So understand that. Now check it out. We're looking for right now, we have a 16 acre parcel or a lot, special purpose campground, Douglas Copper. All right, we have unzoned rural, Wham, Foothills, Jim Hansen, Trails to Paradise. All right, so you can see here we have all sorts of things here. So here's the other thing I want to filter out. And I always forget this from time to time as I rush. I'm going to look for individuals, businesses, and trusts. You saw that, I think there was one park. We don't want campgrounds that are owned by the government, of course. All right, those are state parks and so on and so forth. So then we also really don't want anything that's owned by a financial institute. I choose to not put that in there because more or less for when someone's foreclosed upon, maybe you're not seeing that in campground space, but again, from my experience, when a bank owns something, you're not going to get anything from them. When they're ready to move something, they will tell you, and they will hire an agent or a broker. So, for my purposes, my own, I don't know, style, individuals, businesses, and trusts. That's all I'm going to be looking for. Now, of course, you can layer this by out of state owners or how many years have they've owned it, so on and so forth. That's what I want to find. So we have 84. Now we can keep going with Carolina Conference United Method. So it's probably like a church religious use. And we can pull this list. All right. So this is just one. Now you can move this list. You can manipulate this list however you want. So if we're going to have these filters, and you can save this as a search filter that you can always have with you. What else do we want to actually search by? Do we want to search by lot size? We did, the square foot. We don't really want the square foot. That doesn't really matter. Units may or may not matter. We did the lot size here. You can do zoning. All right. So keep that in mind. If you do have a special zone, say you are super familiar with land or you want to go develop your own, and you know what's through the codes and bring those parcels up, which is pretty cool. I think other than that one to pull this list, you could select all. They're up in the leads bucket there. You can hot package, which we do. I have the subscription that I have full unlimited skip tracing. You can see that we have this person who owns this park here is Joey Cook, Linda Cook, and Maya. Mo. I don't know what that name was, but we can see that there's really no debt on here, all that information. So again, I put it in the leads bucket. I'm going to hit download standard. I'm going to click everything. I want all the information. More is better for me. Because why? I could also take this upon the export, all this information that it gives me, and some of the stuff we're showing in here that we don't even display because it's so robust. How can I possibly display all that on here? It'd just be too confusing and it'd clog up the entire, user experience on our software on DealSauce. So some of the stuff is inside AI program and filter it again. Hey, can you look at this and filter out by business by owning for you? It's going to look at how long they've owned it for. They're going to look at the age of the people. They're going to look at all sorts of stuff. So please use AI, layer all these different tools. DealSauce isn't the one-stop shop. You got to take the data from us, then go aggregate it again, filter it, stack it, and say, hey, based on this, on 84 prospects, list them 1 through 84 based on what you think is most likely to sell. And I'm going to start there. I'm going to start from the list, work my way down on the phone numbers and everything. One method. You can mail them, do whatever you want. So that's your export. Upon your export, right here. All right. Here, I wanted to show you another method. This is another method that there's office, and they're the person where we pay our taxes when a property buys or trades an entry for land, right? And for assets. And like I said, if they miscategorize it, they called. So let's take a look, and I'm going to show you how to minimize or how to, I don't know, how to have a ninja approach to search for more RV park owners. So I'm going to clean my bucket here, remove those prospects, and I'm going to continue on the same search that we created before, the same map. I'm going to get rid of everything else. So I'm going to get rid of the parks. I'm just going to keep individuals, businesses, and trusts. All right. And now we're back to over 1 million commercial owners. I'm going to zoom out first. I'm going to hit filter, and we're going to go over to owner's name. And I'm just going to type in the word RV, and I'm going to hit done. RV is over in the summary now. I understand that it's there, so it's looking. So now I have an additional 282 potential RV parks. Now, let me tell you, you need to play with this for owners. Now, think about this. Mobile home parks, MHP. I've seen a lot of businesses, LLCs, that are named after what the asset is, right? So think about mobile home park. I've seen, you might even see one in here. You see Siesta Cove Marina RV Park, Boat RV Storage, Ridgeway RV Parcels, Easy RV, Happy Trails RV Sales Service, So I'm trying to show you guys there's different avenues. I've seen, like I said, I keep using mobile home. All, what do you think storage is? I mean, it's RV storage, boat storage, self storage. These are other, right? So think about this too, like I told you. Oh, backwards here. Let's find one. Boss RV Park. All right. Well, this is saying that it's an office, it's general own. Is this actually an RV park? I don't know. Maybe not. But he actually owns a park. Does he have several parks? Let's go. Look at this. All right. So there's potentially 10 residential investments, 3 commercial investments that he owns, and all over the place, Wyoming to Texas to South Carolina, Georgia. So general purpose, but this gentleman might own a mobile home park. Let's zoom out. Let's go. Oop. Let's see if we can do a Google. So I'm looking at a large parcel here, and he may not have anything done with it. He may just own this, and maybe it's an eventual, or is it down here? Look at this. These look like RVs. Is this the RV park? Probably. So this is something I would be looking at. And I just wanted to show you that it says it's an office general. Who put that there? Jefferson County. They messed up. So guys, that's why I'm trying to give you these other tools to understand that you have to, be creative in your searching, because it's not just one little list. I'm going to click the easy button and pull it. Now I just threw this for a little bit of a play with this. That's my other recommendation. Business owners. So we'll get rid of the RV owner. Let's do another one. I'm just going to do mobile home parks, just to Capitol View Mobile Home Park, Mazel Mobile Home Park, Hidden Oaks Mobile Home Park, Oak Mobile Home Park, Crapville Mobile Home Park. Like, that is a cooler name and a little easier to search an RV, because someone can, like you said, RV storage, but you can do, play around with it again. RV park. Let's try RV park and see, like, at vacant land general. Now, is it land that he bought under that LLC? It could be. Is he building an RV park? Maybe. Did he build one? Maybe. So this is up to you now to find 37 acres. Let's go check this one out. Made in the shade. I like that. All right. Look at this place. Boom. She's a big one. Those look like RVs to me. Looks like it's in the woods. Huge parcel. What else is going on? There's debt. We're looking at the debt right now. $2 million in 2021. Oh, guys, this is what you need to be doing. Shady Oaks Campground. I love it. That was a seller. Buyer was Circle 8. Sarah, Michael, Gerald, or Javier Gerald. So this is the RV park searching. This is what I would do. These are the different tools. So I would build my list. I would probably take this list again. Now, Deal Sauce, we're going to be having some new features coming out where we're going to be focusing on list stacking. So taking this list, injecting it somewhere where you can then manipulate it and work on it. Your marketing strategy is, and other tools like mail. Most likely you have to export this data anyway. I would take the list to some of the owners or the LLCs that are all duplicates. And if someone is multiple talking point. But for the most part, I want to get rid of some of the erroneous data, get rid of some of the duplicates. Let's get down to the brass tacks of, who is the owners of these parks across the certain area that we're searching, and start your marketing, right? Start outreach and get in front. That's it. Use AI to layer it, like I said, to emphasize what's the wheel. We don't need the easy button. You got to pull the list, then reach out to everybody. That's it. So I hope this helps. Tim, this one was for you. This is a 20-minute little loom for, and I think utilizing the owner name in different ways, figuring out what the common RV park names of the owners are, is just an extra layer on finding those parks that are not labeled RV park campgrounds. So, oh yeah, then take this again and still filter it by maybe lot size, right? Maybe one thing I didn't do. You can still do this lot size, and maybe you do 5-acre minimums with the name. Therefore, you're going to get rid of have AI take out anything that looks like storage. All right. Appreciate you so much. Hope you guys got some value from this. Again, saucemydeals.com if you want to get your free. And let's do some deals. Come in here. Last thing I'll say, because I forget to talk about it all the time. You can bring teams in here for free. You can have your team members in here. So we're giving you up to like 2 to 3 team members spots for free where others charge like $25, $35 a month per seat. We're giving you those absolutely free. So be sure to take advantage of that. That's like $75 right there back in your pocket a month. And then also we have the buy box. So make sure RV parks for other people. Come in here, search, we just were in Georgia. We're looking for buyers and filter by all these people that are on here. All right. And find out maybe there's RV parks and buyers. There's the right there. Nationwide land submission requirements, blah, 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 blah. All right, guys. Appreciate you so much.